Okay, cool. I can make you give up what? Okay, yeah. I can make you give up claims. Do I actually get any benefit out of that? Sorry, just let me see. 10.7 0 dip. Yeah, I get 4 prestige for it. Okay. There you go. Don't have enough admin to make that a core yet. Ah, no, that's right. Even if I did, I can't core it just yet. But that's alright. It can sit there uncored for now. Oh. Alright, so basically the only thing left now is Kitche down here, which should be easy enough to deal with. So we'll go and do that. Yep, I can't make you a core. What are these? These are starting to get really quite harsh. I'm gonna have to take religious ideas at some point, but for now, let's just sort of keep on keeping on. Basically, as the game progresses and development gets higher and higher and higher in provinces, missionary conversion just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. So, 50 admin power, please. I don't really need ducats right now. And actually, that admin power I can use to drop you down a little bit. I want to get you down to 0, ideally. Actually, you know what we could do? We could maybe get some advisors. Like a yearly inflation reduction advisor, which would, you know, deal with this. Madness. None of that is particularly amazing. And none of that is particularly amazing. We're not worried that we're running behind a bit on military tech. Because really, we don't need it. We will eventually need it when we have to deal with England and Castile and Portugal and France and Scotland. But, oh. Yeah. Wow, the AI is getting way better at, like, sending troops out via ships. Huh. That is good. That is good. Alrighty. Turn Antigua into a city. Sure. No problems. I can do that. Which estate now? Okay. I think you're already owned by the clergy. You're not owned by anyone. Excellent. Nobility. So yeah, basically the lower, the minimum autonomy thing doesn't matter too much, but it can do. I'm happy to give them 10% as long as that 10% is along this land and it's not along this nice rich land that's going to give me tons of cool stuff, basically. I should, in about 6 more years, start seeing some little specks of Castile or Portugal. Portugal's here already. In fact, let's go have a little bit of a look over here. Austria is currently being nommed on by Bohemia. France. Oh god. The Burgundian inheritance may not trigger. Or it might trigger in a few minutes. That could be really interesting. If the Burgundian inheritance doesn't fire by 1500, Burgundy is a massive powerhouse. So, good luck, Burgundy. You're already in a war. Can the Burgundian inheritance fire whilst it's a regency council? Something to think about. Can no longer claim that Mixay would be a rightful part of our realm. Yeah, that's maybe... Oh yeah, you know what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to teach these guys a lesson. And the only real way, diplomatic feedback. What the frack? Well, this is where we find out about favors and trust. Right, we can ask them to prepare for wars. Oh, there's all sorts of interesting things in here. Oh, that's pretty cool. They will avoid starting any wars of their own for 12 months. Will be more likely to join offensive wars coming from us during that time. Okay. Right. And we can increase their trust like crazy. That's pretty cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Anyway, we want to take Guatemala, and Guatemala's your capital, so just do that. Alrighty. I solemnly swear that we will increase our manpower reserves at some point. Alright, Guatemala, what, do you have a fort? No, you don't. Good. In that case, then we can split. And then we can do this, which is my favorite way of making everyone go to the provinces that you want. Fine. Split and send 1k back. Oh, Austria's the emperor again. I'm sort of curious about what's going to happen with that. Right, so even though you were basically entirely occupied, nothing bad happened. Oh, Burgundy, I hope you can eat France and not die. That would be great to watch. .200 population in Antigua, great. Sugar's alright. You know what we can do now? I forgot about this. Is we could transfer trade power from Panama. We don't actually really have a lot to do in Panama. And we're now making way more money. In theory, we could collect there, but we don't actually have the really good centers of trade, so... But sending that along will be really good. So we lost 0.2 and gained 0.8, which is fairly good. We could do something similar over here, but I think we would lose a lot of upstream because of Creek and Miami applying stuff in that direction. So I still think the best is there. Now, I could collect there, but I think this is better for now. Once I get those last two centers of trade, which I will eventually get, then everything will be good. Yeah. I already have things for them, so it's just waiting. Alright, let's have a look at Unrest, see if I've forgotten about anything, because I usually do. Choctaw. Choctaw. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We have one of these for diplomatic-y stuff, which we don't actually want. We instead want global settler increase. Plus 20. Super useful for us, as it makes our fantastic little islands grow much faster. Cotton, nice. Oh, we're at 100% over here, I didn't even see that. So, I'm very happy for you to basically keep providing me with ducats later on in life. So, if you could do that, that would be great. And if you could, oh, I don't know, give up claims and give me war reparations, I think that would be fantastic. Cheers, big ears. Alright. Increase, increase, and we're good. Alright, we can finally chill for a little while before the big battle. 20, 30, 35,000 men. It's going to be a while before we're up to that level. Well, our overextension isn't doing too bad. We'll get that sorted soon. So yeah, basically, I don't think I really need to even worry about this area any longer. Yeah. I can leave the Aztecs alone for the most part. And now I can focus on going tall if I really want. Yeah. Once I've got all this, then I'm going to, you know, start working my way around the coast. But for a little while, we will have peace, which will actually get our autonomy down for once. So that's good. I really am going to have difficulty religiously converting Seotukas. So, but it's worth a lot. Yeah. It's okay. It will help. Mercantilism is right. Alright, everything is going swimmingly smooth now. Like, if you compare this to how we looked previously, on our previous playthrough at this point, I feel like this is significantly better. Could even build some buildings. Although I don't think anywhere is a viable tax haven just yet. So let me just work this out with a calculator. 0.16 times 12 is 1.92. So 2 a year. So it would take 50 years for an upgrade, or even longer, for an upgrade to pay for itself. So yeah, not the best idea just yet. Now, of course, if you couple that with improving them, then you can get pretty good results. But for now I'm good, I think. I'm kind of curious. No, I don't want to spend the admin power. Actually, I can spend admin power now, can't I? No, I can't. I still need 400 admin. 400 admin, which means, you know, if we could stop coring things, it'd be fine. And we can stop coring things, we don't need to call this immediately. But if it requires 80, yeah, we'll relax. We'll get the 400 first, then we'll focus on getting it up enough to call that. Yeah, running without a core is not a huge problem. Especially since we're really not going to be doing too much. Totem zealots are growing. Oh. Okay, so our guy finally carked it, which is annoying, but it happens. Ayashige will be our next ruler, assuming everything goes well. Yeah. So I'm still pretty happy with what we've got set up here. Maybe a little bit of trade efficiency for an extra diplomatic point will be fine. We don't particularly need anything army-wise, so we're all good. Right, so we're no longer going to be gaining buckets of admin power, but that's okay. It's perfectly alright. We now have enough to get an idea. Brilliant. And an additional merchant a little bit later on will be useful. The goal is to get these colonies up and running as soon as possible. Now that being said, ooh, whatever. Lose 10 prestige, or my trader dies. Well, fine. It happens. Yeah, you know what, it's fine. I don't need a diplomatic point trader. It's just I figured trade efficiency was something that would work out quite nicely for me. So, yep, that's fine. I don't need any of these CBs just yet. Although, if we do get called into a defensive war of independence, that's possibly worth making sure I have a claim. It's not like there's anything else that my advisors, my things are currently doing. Oh, they're taking over Mixtech. That's good. Really? Did you just... What did you even do? They went, they shoot him up, and then did nothing with him. To be fair, when you've got 4 vassals, that's pretty unsurprising. 3 colonies on the run now. That is pretty expensive on the economy. We could increase our stuff there. Global tariffs. Oh, sweet. Around the corner from that last colonist, which will massively up everything. Awesome. Some diplomatic technology cost. Not. Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, needless to say, once we have 4 colonists on the run at once, it's going to be insane. It's also going to cost us a lot of ducats. So if you're wondering why I'm not spending these 1,500 ducats, now you know. Get you converted. So you get this event, or I found, when you get this event once, you get it 3 times. You have to say no to it 3 times. But yeah, it's annoying. Because as much as some diplomatic technology thing is good, it's also sometimes not. So for 40 years I can have a yearly prestige increase for 30 admin, 10 dip, and 57 ducats. Sure. That'll lower that negative. Should be quite good. Our truce with Mixtech has ended. We could swallow them up if we wished, but honestly their land is pretty worthless, and so there's not really any point. You know what I do want to look at? Oh, really? Wow. Jacoran says, it's so unusual to see you with 1,500 in the bank rather than 1,500 in loans. Touche. Touche. So what I want to look at is and I forget how to do this. There's a way you can sort of see, I think it's in the ledger. And it's one of the ledger things that I sort of let myself do, where I can sort of look at my own cultural stuff. Or maybe not. It's like a little pie chart. No, it wouldn't be in there. Where would it be? A little pie chart of your cultural stuff and things. Sorry about that. Just had a message. Let me make it so that way that is not as loud. There we go. That won't be as loud now as necessary. Okay. So we take a stability drop. We have a look at I swear it's in here somewhere. Oh, culture. No, that doesn't help. Accepted cultures doesn't really help either. Oh well, I can't find it, so we'll just have to do without it for now. And go back to actually doing stuff. You know. Ooh, we have a looming disaster. Internal conflicts. Oh, not this again. Hey. It's okay, you can come and be seen, it's fine.
Okay.
Charts definitely in the ledger, says Dracoran. Maybe in the economy section. Let me have a look. Ah, in the section that says charts, maybe, yeah. Alright, so here we go. We have Yucatec, Japanese, and Taikos, and Highland Mayan. So we might be able to get Highland Mayan to the point where it's accepted. I believe it only needs to be 20% to be accepted, or maybe 25%. I don't remember what the accepted thing is, but that's pretty good.
Last time we go and play Pokemon?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, thank you.
Some fort maintenance doesn't really bother me. Losing some ferocity. Colonial enthusiasm. No, they're not fools. They're wonderful people. Oh, hello. I knew this would happen eventually. I was hoping they wouldn't take Bajaronis, but that's okay. We'll do our usual tactic. We'll wait for them to almost finish it, and then we'll take it for ourselves. So that will be fine. We'll just need to keep an eye on it, because if we lose it, it'll be much harder to get later on. Technology. Oh, nice little bit of military tech. Not the Iki-Ikis again. Where are they going to be? Puerto Rico. Wow, okay. That's actually going to be a bit of a pain to get to. Puerto Rico. That's this one over here. Okay. I really should build more cogs. We can afford them now. So... oh, a little bit of a graphical glitch there. That's okay. 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12,000 currently, so why not? Antigua became self-sustaining, which is wonderful. Let's put a core on that. And keep on keeping on. Actually, we should check to see if we have a colonize a specific place objective. No, we don't. Too few rivals. Yes, we can now rival Portugal after all. So let's do that. Ooh, Portugal's going nuts for it. That's going to be interesting. So do I have a colonial CB against them currently? If not, I may have to... No CB yet. That's okay. I'll colonize one of these temporarily just to get the CB. That's fine. Alright. we need to slow down time just a little bit to deal with these icky ickies. Time is important. Do you know what else is important? Having a general. So let's do that. Okay, you're a slightly better general. I don't think fire really impacts anyone who's on, except for, you know, artillery, but it's okay. Speaking of, we could start building some artillery, but there's very little point. I think we're just going to get these last three there in time. Oof. No, we're not. They're going to get swallowed. Now the question is there any point to doing what I just did? Or are we just wasting our manpower? Yeah, we're just wasting our manpower. Okay. And they got swallowed because I didn't have the ship out. Oh. Type of government changes to a feudal monarchy. No. No, 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 no. Alright, that's fine. Either way, they'll have to occupy a heck of a lot. We'll get these guys over onto the mainland, because they will probably teleport to Moron. It's unfortunate because this is so close to being done. And I don't think it'll grow whilst it's occupied, so... Someone's here.
Yeah.
If we need to ship them back later, we will, but for now that'll be fine. Relocating to Havana, really? 17th of September. Okay, so like a year away. Alright, so if it's a year away, I can totally... Oh, it's just Havana, yeah. Dope. Easy. All sorted. Oh, okay, no, the colony did still keep working. Awesome. I won't be able to core it, but it did keep going, and that's important. How are these coming along? Slowly. Good. Good. Having said that, we haven't gotten our colonist back. So we do get to successfully colonize it, but we don't get our colonist back until that's dealt with. So, okay, sure. Alright, so we've got more cogs now, which is good. We can lower their maintenance because there's no need to have maintenance that high. We still don't have any enemy ships in the region really, so... Get you over there as well. Our manpower is getting close to max, so we should start building some more troops. So we'll build a couple of troops there, troop there. Yeah, that should work pretty okay. No, I thought we built 12 ships. There we go. converted that. Can make you a core finally. And what else can we do?